Let's start it off with please welcome Pete Maybe Pete.
Right. So I don't need to ask you guys if you're doing online dating, right? I mean, it's 2016. Of course you're doing online dating. It would be weird if you met someone in person. Now, I used to do a bit of online dating myself, but that was back before I had fancy things like Tinder or Bumble or Self-Respect. I had OkCupid, and back then you had to log into the website to look at profiles. And I'm on there one day, and I'm searching through an endless sea of basic honkies, which is saying a lot of white girls like hiking. And then I come across this smoking hot Latina chick, and I'm like, I'm gonna try my best Spanish on her, because that always works in email. But I give it a shot anyways, because in email you can say things like, I'm sorry, but did you fall from heaven? Do you like how my best Spanish is also English? But you know that if you met that person in real life, you'd probably say something stupid like, I'm sorry, but tonight gave me bad gas. And I probably would. But if it goes really well, you know by the end of the night, you could be saying, gold! Or whatever it is you say when you come. That's just what I like to say. So either way, she buys it, and she wants to meet. In fact, she wants to come to my place for the first date. Now, there are two things wrong with this. One, you usually don't go to the other person's house for the first date. And two, you definitely don't go to my house on the first date. Now, the reason is because I live in the middle of nowhere. Okay, actually, it's Harpers Ferry, West Virginia, but that is essentially the definition of nowhere. Did you guys see how they voted? Another thing is that it's also about 100 years old. It is definitely haunted, and Google Maps once located it as an abandoned mine shaft. I mean, my house is so creepy that if it was a house in a horror movie and the female lead was walking up to the front door, you know that someone in the theater would yell, "Oh, hell no, girl! He gonna kill you!" And I might have had he not said that. But nevertheless, she still wants to come over. So I don't know what to say. Just as soon as you hear the banjo music, you're getting closer. So fast forward to the day of the date, and I've got to get something ready for dinner. So I dust off my How to Cook for Racial Stereotypes cookbook, and I'm leafing through it, and I see fried rice, no. Fried chicken, no. Fried jalapenos, yes. Sorry, I mean C. And I'm chopping up the peppers, and I'm browning the meat, and then I decide, it's almost showtime, so I've got to go check myself out in the mirror. And I'm in the mirror, and I'm checking out my nose, but then I realize, I gotta check out everything. Like, I gotta take a tour before she does. So I get done doing that, and I'm back in the kitchen. And now, I start to feel this tingle. I'm like, oh, okay. It's different. And then all of a sudden, it is a full-blown Dante's Inferno in my crotch. And I know immediately that I have pepper peen. Now, if you're not familiar with that, that means I did not wash my hands before I went to the restroom while once dealing with peppers. And then all of a sudden I hear, shit, she's here. And I'm freaking out because I gotta answer the door. So I answer the door. Hi, Monica, it's nice to meet you. Please take a seat. Everything's fine. I just need to go into the back room for just a second. Don't worry, everything's bueno. And I get into the bathroom, and I look down at what can only be described as an angry bee's nest. And I decide I have to take a shower. Now, I know that's gonna make the night awkward, but the night probably can't get any weirder. Yes, it can. So I get into the shower, and as soon as the water goes over my chiseled frame, I shouldn't laugh at that. I have the most intense pain of my entire life, and I know that I am going to need assistance. So, milk! Milk! Monica, the milk! What is wrong? Are you okay? Do you need my help? Yes! I need you to get a bowl of milk! And she runs to the kitchen, and she fills up a bowl of milk, and she comes to the bathroom, and as she is bringing it up to what you could now call my milk duds, We catch each other's eyes, and we look for a very long time, what feels like forever, until she finally says to me, and I'll never forget this, I've really got to start meeting people in person. Thank you, guys.